All right, man. Give me 1 second. I gotta fix something. Move. My dog. Fix up now. Here we go. Make sure my phone charging. My boy say 2 hours and 15 minutes. Give me 1 second. There we go. We good now. It's my fault. But get this together. Still a little bit of a warm one out. But here we go. Sorry for my fan if you could hear it. Let's talk about hold on before we talk about anything. There we go. Let's talk about Jaden Ivey. It's been rumors that the Pistons, Pacers, Knicks, Wizards have all been engaged in trade talks with then with the Sacramento Kings to acquire the fourth pick to pick Jaden Ivey. Obviously, us falling all the way down to number 5 when we projected number 4, it hurt. It hurt. So now when you talk about Jeremy Grant acquiring another pick, now it just don't. Now it seems to kind of all kind of come full circle now. Where if we had that fourth pick, I mean, even if we don't want Ivy, we could have leveraged the pick and got more assets. But obviously, he's a hot commodity. I mean, you look at the Knicks and you be like, well, what the Knicks got to offer? Really anybody not named Randall, Cam Reddish, who didn't do much over there. Anybody not named Barrett, Julius Randle, Cam Reddish, would they be willing to mortgage future draft picks? I mean, look at Indiana, probably our biggest competition, one pick behind us. Miles Turner, Malcolm Brogdon. Could they help what they're doing in Sacramento? Brogdon is a bigger guard, good shooting percentage outside this year. Is he big enough to play next to Mitchell or De'Aaron Fox at 6'5", 230? Yeah, somebody in the middle, but then you would just be the Sacramento Pacers with Miles Turner, Sabonis, and Brogdon in the 6th pick. I mean, who knows? That might be an attractive pick. I mean, we got Jeremy Grant. Is that more attractive than Brogdon and the Sabonis to them? I don't know. They need a bigger guard next to De'Aaron Fox. They need a wing. So I mean, we obviously just gotta wait and see. So give me a moment. Let me cue this up real quick. Don't forget to follow or subscribe to the Spotify podcast. It'll be coming up in the cards, and it's all in the live chat, and it'll be in the my link tree as well too. It's the first link in the description. It's pinned in the live chat. You can donate. Find me on Anchor, Spotify, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal on that link. But here we go.
Buzz around, several of the players, but in particular, Jaden Ivey. Roj, what can you tell us?
Greedy, that number 4 pick that the Sacramento Kings hold is very much in play. There are a lot of teams trying to get deals done with Sacramento so they can move up to select Jaden Ivey. That's teams close to them in the lottery. Detroit, Indiana, who are 5 and 6. The New York Knicks at 11, Washington Wizards at number 10, and even some teams outside of the lottery. Listen, Sacramento's asking price is going to be significant to move in there. I think they see this as essentially a 4-player draft. There's a drop-off after 4. Monty McNair, their GM. You can expect him to be on the phones in this next week as we get closer to Thursday's draft. And if they're going to move that pick, I think they expect they're going to get a lot in return. But Jaden Ivey is certainly a point guard that among several teams in the lottery and out who'd like to get who'd like to get at him. They've already talked to Sacramento. They'll continue to do that here.
So you heard that. So teams in and out the lottery or whatever. And like I said, is it worth it? I mean, it all looks at the board. Obviously, a lot of different publications have the Pistons taking Keegan Murray. At that point, it's worth it. Honestly, I don't think much of Keegan Murray. Some people like him. Some people like me don't like him. Like I said, I don't think much of him. Like I said, that'd be going in the wrong direction. They need to get athletic, explosive. They need somebody else who can get to the rim, who can slash, and it's perfectly fine. Cade Cunningham ain't a true point guard. He ain't a true point guard. You know what I'm saying? But they get more explosive, and that's what people don't understand about basketball. A lot of people have platforms and have voices who shouldn't have it. One this team is missing is a head coach, defense, shooting, and they're missing athleticism. You know, that's what they're missing. So, like I said before, I mean, it's up to them. Yeah, I got you. Hey, hit me up on Twitter, bro. If you got a Twitter, I'll just DM you the link. Marvin, salute. Alex, salute. Dewan, salute. Antonio say they shouldn't have to move up. Sacramento ain't gonna move anywhere. They ain't taking Ivy. I think one of the big three will fall. No, neither one of those big three guys is falling. Right now, they holding conversations to trade that pick. If it's to the Knicks, Pacers, Wizards, and other teams outside the lottery. So apparently, this could be a bluff, or they might just straight up and take him. So at this point, they're playing how they should play him. So if you think it's a drop off, it's a drop off. Maybe at that point you move down. Maybe you move to pick for a known commodity. Who knows? Michigan basketball just signed Joey Baker from Duke. Let's go. I don't know who that is. So shout out to Joey Baker. Either he goes top 3 or 5. No, obviously if you didn't hear that. I don't know. We need Ivy trade. Ran for Benedict. I don't really see why would you take Benedict Mathurin and Jaden Ivey. Benedict Mathurin is literally 6'4", 6'4", 6'5". He ain't even 6'7", 6'6". So no, why would you take Benedict Mathurin and Jaden Ivey? That just don't make no track. That don't make no sense. Kobe, what's going on? That makes zero sense. But like I said before, I mean it depends. If the alternative is taking Keegan Murray, yeah, you trade up. It ain't nobody I really care about. If they move, they gotta trade Jeremy Grant to move up there. My bad, to move up there with Sacramento. I mean, it is what it is. If they could have got the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 13th, 15th, 16th, 14th pick for Jeremy Grant already, I believe they would have already got it. So think about that for a minute. I think they already would have got it. So, if that's the case, I don't think Portland gonna do what people gonna think. I think Portland gonna stay in draft. I think New Orleans gonna stay in draft. You always can move in Cleveland. So more is not always better. You know what I'm saying? What you looking for is a superstar here. And like I said, if the Kings do take him, so be it. They want to do Fox, and he don't want to be there. Fox, Mitchell, and Jaden Ivey. That makes no sense. None of them guys are 2 guards. Like I said before, I don't put it past Sacramento for doing something that's dumb. I mean, then you look at the other guys that come behind him: Shaden Sharp, Benedict Mathurin, Johnny Davis. Johnny Davis is closer to his actual playing height, 6'5". Shaden Sharp ain't 6'6". He's 6'4.5", 6'5". Benedict Mathurin was listed at 6'6". He's 6'5". Long wingspan, but like I said before, if they don't, if we hypothetically saying right now, they don't get Ivy, somebody else try to get him, Sacramento take him. They take him. I mean, then what else? What else would what would you do at that point? Quite frankly, dude, I really don't know at that point. I don't know, man. Like I said before, I said it was a huge drop off after Ivy, and it is. A lot of people like Shaden Sharp, but like I said before, he doesn't solve your explosiveness problem. He's a project, not gonna help you probably win right now. So he could, but I doubt it. I got a feeling he gonna fall. Keegan Murray, not a fan. Good college player, but then you start looking, say, man, if we being real, dude, I haven't seen enough of AJ Griffin. Every time I see him play, he don't do nothing. So I'll just say that. I ain't like I seen 20 of his games or 10 of them. I just seen the tournament games and a couple other ones. But if you ask me and say, well, if I'm picking there and I got to pick at 5, who would I draft? Who would I draft? If I had one pick, probably gonna shock some people here. Is for me, it's gonna be Johnny Davis, Jalen Durham, Mark Williams at that pick. That's who I would take if I'm gonna stay there. It's one of them 3. If I had to have a preference, bro, I don't know. Benedict Mathurin is a no for me at 5. Dyson Daniels is a no for me at 5. Not a fit. Good players. Tari Eason, at that point, he measured in at 6'6", almost 6'7". Not sure, good player, but good defensive. But I just say it'd be one of them 3. So it's a major drop off after Ivy, and at that point, I think one of the things that can go overlooked is that one of the things that can't overlook move the pick. After that, move the pick. If you like Sharp, you like Sharp. But I think at that point you're talking about just moving the pick. Then honestly, maybe you package the pick for Jeremy Grant for a future pick or somebody else. Maybe at that point you're talking about moving the pick. I don't know. But I told y'all it's a drop off. The best player in this draft is Paolo Branchino and Jaden Ivey are the 2 best players in the draft. Maybe Shaq Holmgren right there, but those are the 3. So I mean, it is what it is. It's unfortunate that we at least couldn't stay where he was at in the lottery, and now we might pay for it. And who knows? He might not be as good as advertised. So, like I said, I think if the Portland deal was on the table, we gonna know. I think we would have knew something already. I don't think they're gonna get what they believe they're gonna get for Jeremy Grant. I don't think they're gonna get a lottery pick this year. And like I said before, oh my bad, I see you. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't think they're gonna get no lottery pick for him this year. And I think Troy Weaver, by him not trading him next year, he dropped the ball on that. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. So yeah, what's going on? I think he dropped the ball on that. So
everything good?
Yeah, we good. Yeah, good.
Okay.
You got any trouble getting in?
No, I'm good. I'm actually on Instagram too. I'm on your Instagram.
Oh, all right, bet. I'll look next time. He said Ivy Williams or Durham. Yeah, I mean, Ivy gone. I think it's Williams, Durham, and Johnny Davis is what you're looking at. So I wouldn't mind Eason either. But as long as you got Jeremy Grant, then like I said, Jeremy Grant could get moved. But I'm probably going with them 3. Them the 3 I probably take at 5. I think Johnny Davis. I think Johnny Davis too good to pass up. He said Orlando, to be honest, should be looking to trade back. Do they really need another big guy? OKC, Houston, understand, but whoever goes number 1 is going to a bad situation. Whoever goes top 5 is going to a bad situation.
Yep.
As much as you look at Detroit and feel like it's improving, they won 20-some games back to back. They was on pace a lot of this season.
3 years in a row.
Yeah. They was on pace this season, not even to win 20 games. So, at the end of the day, you going to, all bad situation. It might look like it's getting better in Detroit, but you really don't. Right now, it don't look like Troy Weaver know what he's doing. Trey Grant and draft Smith and Jovic with Portland pick. You ain't getting Portland pick. Right now, it don't look like you getting Portland pick. So, if you was getting Portland pick, man, that deal, and it could be done behind the scenes. If we don't get Ivy, we should go for Benedict. I don't like Benedict Mathurin. He don't defend. I like him as a player, but he don't measure in at 6'6", right? He just a slasher, and he just KCP without the defense. Benedict Mathurin is not better than Johnny Davis as a fit for the Pistons. Just because they put Johnny Davis down at 15, that don't mean nothing. He don't shoot the ball exceptionally well, but neither does Jaden Ivey.
I've seen rumor Ivey might go too.
I doubt that. No. Why would that be? They got Shea Gillensley, Josh Giddey. That's not happening. That's definitely because OKC don't have a center, bro. So think about that.
Because at the same time, they could. I don't know if they really want him, and they want to trade SGA and get another pick.
It don't matter because you still not. It's not like Ivy. I can see if they said Shea, they was really linked to Shea and Sharp. If it was Shea and Sharp, I would give a little validity to it.
The reason I say that is though, I think people are starting to fear passing on him. Not because of fit.
All I'm saying is this, bro. If they trade an SGA, why would they trade for Jaden Ivey? You see what I'm saying? They both Yeah, they both lead guards. You see what I'm saying? So I can see if the report and Shaden Sharp had lit it up or whatever, and if it was him, then I would believe it. They looking more for a classic too.
Well, I don't know if you
And
heard.
shooting.
I've been hearing if Jaden Ivey does come to Detroit, he's gonna play off ball anyway. So why would it be any different in OKC?
No, I don't. It would be different because they have a true point guard in OKC, and they got 2 point guards right now. So why trade one and bring another one back in?
He would still. That's what I'm saying. He would still be off ball either way.
No, I don't think so in Detroit. I think they would share it. Josh Giddey is truly like he great with the ball. That's why SGA and him probably won't be together past next season. They both lead guards. You look at Cade ain't really a true
I see what
lead
you're
guard.
saying.
You see what I'm saying?
You're talking more of a fit.
That's what they're getting rid of SGA for.
I know, but what I'm saying is I think teams are starting to think, can we pass on this guy because of how good he can be? Almost like fuck it.
I don't think so, bro. I think when you look like if you said I could say if Jabari Smith was the third person left, I would say I would.
It's kind of like if LeBron was in his next draft, would you be like, oh well, we already got Cade Cunningham? It's kind of like one of those things. Not saying he's anywhere near that.
Well, no, I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, I can see if Jabari Parker dropped the third and they was like, well, could we fear on passing on Ivy? I can see that. You see what I'm saying? If if Paolo and Shaq went 1 and 2. And Jabari was third, and Houston was like, well, shit, I can see it. I can definitely see that. But with Oklahoma City Thunder, they got that's why they're trying to get rid of Shea Gilgeous. They need a true 2, and that's why they linked to Shea Sharp.
Also, when you see all these teams trying to trade up for him, it makes you think like maybe there's something true to this right now.
It is. I mean, Indiana. They already got a lead guard in Haliburton, so
if you got to think guys are. So that it makes you think if you got guys all these teams would trade up to 4 to get them. Who said somebody ain't gonna draft them at 2 or 3?
I don't think.
If everybody else want them,
I don't think so. I just think when you look at the top 3 teams, they all guard heavy and they all got deficiencies at the 3 top open. Now, like I said before, if it's Jabari Smith and he the last guy lingering, I definitely could see that. But with Paolo Barrancho, they moved Christian Wood to Houston. That make a fit. In Oklahoma City Thunder.
I think Houston. Yeah, I don't think he goes to.
So you get Oklahoma City Thunder, they got a lead guard. Now, if he was, let's just switch to, if he was Shaden Sharp, I would agree. I would definitely agree. He would be a 2 guard that they would need, bigger off the ball. You know what I'm saying? A bit more of a 2 guard. I would believe it, but I just don't think they're gonna draft a 3rd lead guard. Then move SGA. I think if they,
Sacramento did it.
That's why Sacramento, Oklahoma City Thunder's win. It might sound stupid right now, but Oklahoma City Thunders ran a lot better than Sacramento. So they ran a lot better than Sacramento. So, like I said, I think they're in position to fill the center need. I think they'll fill it. Baisley, if it's Shad, if it's Jabari Smith, whoever it is, and I think. So yeah, I can see that.
Well, let me ask you this: Let's say you're OKC channel. And I said, okay, we got this guy Ivy, and we got Chet. Are you worried about fit? Or are you worried about the better player?
For them,
let's just say you were just OKC champ.
If I'm them, I just think that that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. I would say.
You know what I'm saying now?
I would just be like, bro, you could say you can worry about fit, but you got 2 really good players that play that same. That's like you got so many people. I would just say
he'd be great.
The only bad thing about Shaq Holmgren is can they really play him at the 5? Can they really play a front court him, Baisley, and whoever else is their other 4? I mean, yeah, you would think about it, but like I said before, I just don't see them drafting. I don't see them doing Sacramento. So, like I said before, I think.
Well, he already refused to go to Sacramento, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm talking about. I don't see them doing the Sacramento with drafting the 3rd guard. I just don't see them doing that. If they draft a guard, it's going to be a 2 guard. I guarantee you that they've been linked to Shaden Sharp. They're trying to move back up to get Shaden Sharp for 2.
I mean, I think they were talking about moving back up to get Jaden Ivey.
No, Shaden Sharp.
No, I'm talking about another pick.
Oklahoma City is Shaden Sharp. They're trying to move back in. They move back to get Shaden Sharp.
Oh, okay.
And they need 2 guards. He said maybe Ivy and Jovic. I mean, I don't think if you getting Ivy, you ain't getting a lottery pick for Jeremy Grant. Grant probably gonna be involved in that Kings trade. And what you're gonna have to hope in that Kings trade is that the Kings absorb Jeremy Grant contract and don't ask to match up. You see what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking, do we have the best trade? Are we the best trade partner for Sacramento?
It depends. It depends with Indiana. You know, do the Kings want to be the Sacramento Pacers and take Brogdon and Miles Turner?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, there's Miles Turner, Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox, Malcolm Brogdon. Will Indiana be willing to do that? You know, they trying to sell tickets to Indiana because he's from there. So think about that for a minute. So that's one team that's probably not worried about fit. They just trying to sell tickets. So, I mean, like I said before, I can see them trying to trade Turner and probably Brogdon in the 6 picks for the 5th. But like I said before, I mean, what would they have to take back? And I look at the Washington Wizards. I mean, what they really willing to offer? I mean, Kuzma, you know, what they sitting at 11.
You said which team?
The Wizards. So what they gonna offer Kuzma? And like I said before, when you look at the Wizards, like they just doing the same thing over again.
Does Rui Hachimura move?
He ain't played all last year, so he came off an injury, so it don't even matter. He ain't do shit coming off the injury. You dropping from 4 to 10, right? You talking about with them Kuzma, Porzingis, Bradley Beal. Now you know with
they already got a 4 on Sabonis, so they wouldn't need him.
I mean, say they could play both of them together if they tried. I don't think it's like a fit. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but maybe I don't know, man. Like I said before, you look at New York, they willing to the word on the street, they willing to move everybody not named RJ Barrett. So I mean, I don't know who that all entails.
Man, quickly, he's solid.
Yeah, he's solid.
But they already got a point guard though, so I don't know what else they will move.
So I mean, Cam Reddish, Obi Toppin,
maybe Mitchell
Robinson. He a free agent. He a free agent.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't think they don't got anything.
So Julius Randle, Obi Toppins, Cam Reddish, quickly. I mean, it might be a third team in there. Taj Gibson could be a veteran to help Sacramento out. The 10th pick. So Evan Fournier. I think if anything do move the needle, but his stock got hurt other than quickly, it's Cam Reddish. You know, Cam Reddish was kind of got to New York.
Board, I mean,
I don't know what Kobe Top. Yeah, Cam Reddish would. It'd be a raw around Cam Reddish, Obi Toppins. That was that deal, Emmanuel quickly, but I think I don't like Obi Toppins. I really haven't seen a lot of them, but the Knicks seem like a place where young careers go to die.
I mean, he a player. He just like real type player.
So yeah, I think that's where I think that's where young players, careers go to die. So the Knicks trade package is straight, but the thing that's hurting the Knicks is they picking outside the top 10. So I mean, like I said before, I mean, you just worried about Indiana got the most firepower. So that's what you worry about Indiana, 6, 2 picks behind you. Turner, he is coming off a stretch fracture in his foot. So Brogdon, does he move the needle? So that's the one team you worried about. But like I said, at the end of the day, who knows what the Pistons board look like? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, I think Turner in that pick could definitely.
But then again, you the Indiana Kings then. I mean, does that really do anything for you?
I mean, if you still get another pick down there, I mean, depending on who you want to get in with that pick. You said they got number 7.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. I mean, 6.
Yeah, I mean, you still find a very talented person at 7 if you look hard.
But do they want to take on?
Because Indiana is fairly. I'm not gonna say they're great at drafting. They're fairly good at drafting them.
So my thing is like, where would they take Sacramento? Let's say they go Turner, Brogdon, send the 6. So
I don't think they would get Brogdon. I don't think that would be.
Okay, let's say Turner.
What's that 2 guard? I can't think of his name. The Dominican guy.
From who?
Indiana. The Dominican guy, the shooting guard.
Oh, you talking about my man's? Yeah. I forgot about him, bro. Yeah, the one that he was killing it too. What's my man's name? They got Buddy Hield too.
Yeah.
Chris Durant.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, man. Obviously, he came from Sacramento and Buddy Hield, so I don't know, man. I mean, I wouldn't stress it if I was the Pistons, bro. I think Johnny Davis is really good, so you get a really good defender. His 3-point shot ain't. That's why he ain't higher.
I haven't
I
watched
think.
any Johnny
Oh,
Davis
he
games.
remind you of Devin Booker inside the 3-point line.
Yeah, I haven't
That's
watched
what he
any
remind
Johnny
you
Davis
of.
at all.
That's who kind of remind. He kind of got that game. Probably not going to the quickest person that's going to drop, but he a big shot taker, big shot maker. He went crazy on both Ivy and Keegan Murray when last season. So I think a lot of people like Johnny Davis. I think I would. That's the pick that I would take.
You know the guy from Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
No, I think Ivy got in foul trouble that game. I don't think he really played that game.
I think he cooked them. He said he
Yeah,
averaged he had like 30 points. So
I think Ivy was in foul trouble most of that game.
hey, he cooked them. Cooked Keegan Murray too. Johnny Davis is good. Troy, I mean, is it worth pulling off? Is the question.
Oh
AJ
yeah, I
Griffin
mean
is
you can
sleeper.
the only player that'd be the only player in the top 5 with the ability to have a quick first step. Right now, I mean out of not saying forever, not that they can't eventually learn how to do that, but out of college with a quick first step.
He said Sharp doesn't have any college highlight, but the only way you counter that is how you doing it. He was the number one high school player, right? The only way you can counter that is how you doing his one-on-one workout. So if I got a feeling he gonna slide, bro, I don't know why, but I just got a feeling he gonna slide. Shaden Sharp.
Oh,
he measured in at 6'4.5". But like I said, out of the two guards, bro, to me, it ain't really no debate to me, bro. Out of the number one two guard to me is Johnny Davis.
I think Sharp falls to either Portland or New Orleans, honestly.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I won't mind telling, but I'm gonna go with Johnny Davis. I know. Look, he just give me a little Booker vibes without the range. He said we need a legit point guard. I think due to the pointless but malicious basketball becoming hard to find on draft league, Mo Bamba should be and play for. I mean, he gonna try. He got an infatuation with Mitchell Robinson, so and DeAndre Ayton. So I mean,
your point guard gonna be Cade Cunningham next year.
But he ain't. I see what he said. He's not a legitimate point guard.
Yeah.
But the John Morants, the Ricky Rubios, the Rajon Rondos, they hard to find.
Luka Doncic, that man,
he really ain't a point guard. That nigga's a ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So
the game. Steph Curry.
So, like I said, well, Draymond a point guard, so that kind of don't really count. Shout out to them for winning the championship. He really their point guard.
Yeah, shout out to Draymond, Michigan State, go green, Big 4 ring.
They definitely didn't win it because of him though, but nonetheless.
Shout out to Michigan State, go green. Had Tom Izzo on the field.
Yeah, they definitely didn't.
Please.
They definitely didn't win it because of him. It was, even more pool than him, but nonetheless, Draymond. Blue. But nonetheless, I mean, another option for the Pistons too was to take on Andrew Wiggins' contract. Now that seemed to be a pipe dream right now.
I mean, I think if he would have came here, it would have been a different story.
No, right now, I think Andrew Wiggins. I think if they do decide to dump Andrew Wiggins, bro.
No, he was always a talented player. He was just.
Yeah, he gonna get another super max.
The effort wasn't there, and when you get on and win a team, you got people in your ears. You gonna put in more effort.
So I don't know. So I think he gonna end up staying, but for them, I think it's Johnny Davis, bro. In my opinion, Durham, Johnny Davis.
Come on, Indiana.
Mark Williams for the Pistons if Ivy gone. So
I definitely think he's gonna be gone before 5. I don't think there's no way he lands 5.
Obviously, with them shopping a pick, so it could be posturing. You know what I'm saying?
Because like I said, I'm not gonna be surprised if he goes top 3, bro. I'm really not. Like if it's this much hype to move up to 4,
I don't think he's going 3, bro. And I think if you move up to 4, I think the deal is contingent on him being there at 4. So I think you will hear the deal as soon as the 3rd pick is made. You will hear that deal. They will draft him, and then the deal will get announced. So I don't think nobody gonna say, "Well, let's do it right now." I think the deal will be in play. It'll be sent to the offices, and then if he's there at 4, the deal will be plugged in. Who do we know? Sacramento could be bluffing. It could be nobody up there. So who knows? Ivy is a must. Cade and Kyle Ivy a fire backcourt, but also Johnny Davis too.
I heard Jabari Smith had a really good workout too. So
they said Paulo Paolo Brancho, he came in with 6'10.5" without shoes.
I'm saying that. Said he looked even bigger in real life.
Yeah, Kay Cunningham said people didn't realize how big he was. He said that. If I did move up into the top 3, if I'm gonna trade up a lot to move into 4, I see what I could trade up to Houston. If I could, I asked Houston before, I go straight to Sacramento. I would ask Houston, what would it take me to move up to 3? I would. I mean, if Indiana gonna tax you, why not see if you could sweeten the pot for Houston? Because Houston don't really have to take Paolo Brancho. And if we being, I know they traded Christian Wood. If we being really technical, they can be definitely happy with Jalen Durham and Mark Williams in the middle of that defense. So if you could sweeten the pot good enough for Houston, I mean, you could end up with Paolo Brancho if you really wanted him, or if Indiana was asking too much, you could leapfrog
You have
and take the player.
You have to move the players for that though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move Jeremy Grant. You're gonna have to move Olenek. You're gonna have to move some picks for sure.
Yeah, you gotta move some future picks.
So if Indiana bullshit, you can always be petty and overjump them. Fourth for Lyles is gone, bro. Yeah, he been gone. He said they don't want Cam Reddish from New York. Atlanta should have kept him instead. I mean, I was talking about some guys in free agency earlier that the Pistons could look at. I think Cam Reddish would be an interesting guy to bring in, for minimum, minimum assets, but also Jared Culver is a free agent, and Lonnie Walker's a free agent too. So there's some guys that maybe need to change the scenery that might, break out. And I think Cam Reddish so that he can play in this.
Andrew Wiggins.
Yep. So sometimes a situation, maybe you can go get in. Maybe you can go get him. Maybe you can go hit a lick.
People don't realize, man, that shit sucks.
Yeah, maybe go hit a lick on the Knicks. Maybe hit a lick on them. He said, would you swap 4 and 5 and send them Grant? Yeah, I mean, yeah, at this point, if you feel that strong, it depends what your board look like, DJ. If your board look like it's Sharp, if it's Ivy and Sharp is right there on his ass, or you think it ain't a big drop off from Ivy and Johnny Davis or AJ Griffin or them, it depends what their board is. That's the question.
A lot of people saying it's a big drop from 4 to 5.
Okay, let me say this, right? That could be true. What if you got a deal in place to send Grant and whatever the hell else to Portland for 7, right? Do you still move up and take Ivy and just say fuck it and send some of that assets to Sacramento and move up one spot, or would you want to have 5 and 7? You can end up with.
I think Portland gonna find a better deal, honestly.
I mean, that could be true. That definitely could be true. But then again, what's hurting Portland too is Utah and Atlanta is in the same boat. Utah and Atlanta is talking about trade for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah,
so
all them teams are in talk. So I think
don't forget New Orleans too is another team that really gonna probably can use a 5, but they really probably need another veteran presence there. So that's another interesting team. So he said Marvin Tober said no, you don't do the swap. Like I said before, how much can you get for Jeremy Grant? Y'all think it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What if you only can get 15, 16, 23? Because you got to remember too, the thing about Sacramento taking Jeremy Grant deal, if they absorb that contract, because they have the cap space to take the contract on, that's $20 million extra free dollars for the Pistons spending free agency. They estimate about $28 million right now. If they absorb the whole Jeremy Grant contract,
right
yeah, if they absorb the whole Jeremy Grant contract, because who coming to Sacramento? I'll wait.
Nobody.
If they absorb the whole contract, that will give us or half of the contract. If they absorb the whole contract, they give us $50 million. And then don't forget, you still got Kelly Olynyk, who has an expiring contract of $13 million. So you got to look at it that way. If we send Jeremy Grant the 5th pick and whatever else to Sacramento, and they absorb the contract or half the contract, that's at least $38 to $50 million that you got left. So think about it. It's not a lottery pick, but guess what? You got enough money for 2 max players almost. And also, if you really need to get your hands dirty, you can find somebody to take Kelly Olynyk, or you can do a sign and trade. So what you will be doing is you will be trading Jeremy Grant to Sacramento. Instead of getting a lottery pick, you get an extra cap space to get them. So you would have go from 28. If they took half the contract, it'd be about 38. If they took the whole contract, it'd be 48. So You will go from having 48 million in cap, so you can go do what you want to do. You can wait till next year and get somebody and fill it with 1 year players type of that. Or you can take that $50 million, you can go into free agency. Some of y'all like Aiden, some of y'all like Mo, some of y'all like Zach, some of y'all like Colin, some of y'all like Brunson. So whatever it may be, they will still be players in a sign and trade in a trade market for teams trying to dump salary cap space. They will still be players in free agency. So instead of you having an extra lottery pick, you know what you would have?
What pick does Atlanta have?
16. So instead of you having a lottery pick,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Jeremy Grant, they offered what's his name? Bogdanovich. And that pick, I think about that for Grant too.
But I would rather have the cash. I would rather have the cash over that. Why not?
I mean, you also got to think about who wants to come to Detroit, though.
Don't matter. It's only 3 teams.
Are you gonna find a better?
It's only 3 teams.
A better player than him?
Yeah, it's only 3 teams with money.
Yeah, I mean, you can have the money, but I mean,
but yeah, what you mean? Where else they going?
I mean, you got somebody that want to be here too at the same time.
Well, where else they going? If it's only 2, if it's only 2 people with money, where else you going?
I mean, it depends if they go on the luxury tax.
You can't. If they going into the luxury tax, I don't think the players that's available. Only
Chicago. What players are you talking about too?
What else?
Like Russell Westbrook and people like that.
No, he's staying. So you're not talking about players with player options. They most likely gonna stay opted in their player options. You have DeAndre Ayton, what some people like Mohamed Bamba. They already announced this. They already denounced this shit. I mean, yeah. You know, I think Bradley Beal will opt back in. I don't think you worry about that.
A lot of people don't realize you have to spend 9% of your salary cap regardless. You can't save money.
but you can turn them. You can also turn them into 1-year deals and still have cap space next year.
How many years is I don't know how you say. I don't know how you spell this name. So I don't know how many years is on this contract.
Who? 2.
Bogdanovich. 2 years. Oh, that's not bad.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you don't need
another 2 guard with Cade. No,
he can't defend. That's another problem. So that's why you looking at Ivy and Johnny Davis with their upside defense. He will come off the bench, in my opinion.
That's if Ivy is. You talking about if Ivy's still there though? I'm talking about we can't get Ivy.
But like I said, if you can't get Ivy, then you go Johnny Davis.
If you can get Bogdanovich in 13, 14, what pick you said they got?
16. I still, and all I'm saying, if I could take Jeremy Grant,
I'm saying if you can't.
I'm just saying, but what I was talking about, if I could take Jeremy Grant, take him to Sacramento, everybody's saying, "Oh, we don't get the lottery pick." But all I'm saying is, instead of the lottery pick, if they absorb the contract with the majority of it, you get cash instead of the pick.
No, I see what you're saying. I'm saying,
I'm just saying. I see what you're saying. If you don't get it, but I'm just saying, people, if you get the cash, but if you get the cash, it's you take the cash from Sacramento. It's only 2 players on the market. So I mean, and then you can be, you can take salaries on and get more assets. You can say, well, Philadelphia, if I take Tobias Harris contract on, well, I need your future 3rd round picks, and I don't know, whatever it may be. I'm gonna take the contract, but I need future assets. So you can also do that. But like I said before, the great thing about that, if they absorb the contract, you don't need 2 teams with money. So at some point, somebody gonna have to take the bait. If it's Levine, who they say is truly jealous of DeMar DeRozan's with
Chicago, I believe.
Yeah, but that's different when somebody say, "Yo," if you get a chance to sit down with them, like, "Yo, this is what we got." But in that situation, you wouldn't even take Levine if you took Ivy.
I mean, realistically, I think Jeremy Grant. I believe another person gonna be involved regardless. I don't think it's gonna be just straight up for a pick. I mean, honestly, I just don't see that happening.
What you talking about, to Sacramento?
To anybody, I think a player's gonna be involved.
I mean, it depends on the cap space, but Sacramento can absorb the cap. You see what I'm saying? They can, because you say, who coming to Sacramento anyway? Come on. Detroit can say, they offer you 25, we give you 30, we give you 31. That's kind of ballpark they're in. So, like I said before, they'll be able to.
For Buddy Hield, then, if that's the case.
That's Indiana, then. You talking about Sacramento?
Oh, is Buddy Hield in Indiana, Sacramento?
Yeah, he in Indiana, bro.
Oh, he in Indiana, I'm sure.
Yeah, he in there. So, like I said before, it don't really matter if you able to get them to absorb most of that contract. You got the cash. So you go out there and do what you want to do.
Oh, so who the 2 guard in Sacramento? Davion?
Yeah, they got 2 point guards, like I was telling you.
I thought they had another shooting guard.
There might be somebody else there, but nobody else. Relevance. Pistons need explosive real dog. Ivy, they got to get Ivy would be great. If Weaver can get a mobile, long, big, Williams later, real good draft. Like I said before, you go out there and you can, when you look at the center position, I mean, you can go do some things out there. Y'all love Ayton,
That's it. Couple 2K. DiVincenzo. That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he said, he free agent. He free. He gone, dog. He said he won't be there no more. You can look that up. So you can do whatever you want to do. You can literally do whatever you want to do at that point, bro. So, like I said before, without a pick, you still gonna end up with a center. And if you trade Jeremy Grant, your biggest issue is filling, who gonna play the 4. And I think you can go pay Markieff Morris some good 1 year money. He can come do that if he's still 100% after that Jokic hit. But swap 4 and 5.
My fault. Go ahead.
He said swap 4 and 5 for Hammy at best player going back. Man, you crazy as hell. Y'all be thinking these bitch ass players the line Pistons got is worth anything, bro. I'm sorry, I had to say that. He not worth the
I paid you a quarter for $1.
That's all it is. I don't know damn Hamilton Diallo, big ass. You crazy? Y'all be trying to trade like bullshit, bro. They probably gonna want more than Jeremy Grant. It's really Turner versus Grant. And the only reason Grant got an inside, unless Indiana said I'll give you Brogdon and Turner. The only reason Jeremy Grant got a better inside track on Turner is because Turner he had a stretch fracture in his foot. So he said David and Durst would be next. Cade, Bagley. Like I said before, yeah,
Bagley.
I agree.
Oh,
Bagley and Durham not playing together.
Oh, Bagley
not starting
next year, bro.
He definitely gonna be on the team. Bro. Sharp seems kind of soft, weak candidate, 100. So I don't know. I don't know enough about him, so I can't really agree or disagree. But is this draft going to be deeper than last year's? What was last year's draft? Who was in last year's draft? I was mad when old boy got traded to
Scotty Barnes.
No, I was mad. He said deeper. I was mad when old boy got traded last year. What's his name? I thought he was going to the Pistons, bro. Oh, what's that man's name? Is it Keon? Was it Keon Johnson? No, man. I think he went. Oh, man. What's the pick we had when we traded it?
I don't know.
Oh, man. You know what I'm talking about? I was all excited and shit, man. I was like, man, we got this cat. I think it might be Keon Johnson. It was from Tennessee.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think he ended up going to the Clippers, though. He's in Portland now. So, yeah, I like Keon Johnson, bro. Yeah, I like Keon Johnson last year, bro. I liked him a lot, dude. I thought he was coming to the Pistons, and they ended up trading him. So, yeah, last year draft, I mean, I like what it was pretty deep. Because look at it. You got Josh Christopher, who was solid. Josh Christopher, he a solid basketball player. I think hold on, he averaged what last year? Like 8 points. Bones Highland was a problem last year.
Got Franz Wagner, Davion, got Zaire. He was straight.
Cam Thomas was a dog last year when he got a chance
Chris
to play.
Duarte, Dominican dude from Indiana, he's straight. You got Trey Man, he's straight.
It's a solid draft. Yeah, it was solid. It was solid at depth. Chris Durant. I think, so yeah, it was solid. I mean, is this draft gonna be deeper?
Yeah, I would say so.
You think so?
I don't think this draft is going to have a lot of superstar type players, but I think it's going to be just like a really good role player draft, good starter type, like a lot of starters in this draft. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, good. I mean,
there's going to be a lot of good rotational guys, and there's going to be more rotational guys in this draft.
Yeah, I think so. Walker Kessler, Patrick Baldwin Jr., Jay Harvey, Marshawn Beauchamp, Jovic. Yeah, I can see that trade. Yeah. I think it might be deeper. It might be.
It's going to be a lot more rotational guys out of this draft.
He said, "What y'all giving for Wiseman? I'm good. I'm good. That nigga ain't even."
You see, he took that Kobe picture with the trophy.
Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good, dude. Like that dude, man. Anything over 7 foot that injured that often, I stay away from, bro. He said, "I think Shaq is going to slide. You never know." But man, he ain't shot no goddamn where, man. I'm telling you that right now, bro.
Slide like nowhere. Baby said.
Nah, man, he's a prodigy. Any white, y'all underestimating the power of whiteness. He ain't sliding nowhere. He about to make a franchise a lot of money. He can play, but everybody just keep focusing on his size.
You got
oh yeah, ain't nobody worry about his size, bro. Like, man, this ain't the 70s where you get pushed around and shit. We way behind. You see, I say AJ Griffin is talented scorer. He worth 7 and 9. I ain't never seen him do nothing. Every time I watch him
scare
play,
me, man. I don't
yeah,
like
he
that.
ain't do nothing. But I like this work. I like this workout though. For sure, appreciate the cash out. I like this workout. I seen one of the workouts he was doing. He said Grant and the 5th pick for Wise. Man, go kick rocks. I'm gonna give y'all nothing, bro. I'm gonna give y'all a tandem booth for Clay and Steph. I want to give y'all shit. You crazy as hell. Talking about Wiseman and group. Man, please.
Give me Poole. I think about pulling Kaminga. I think about it.
I mean, I
he said the 5 or just who he said?
For the 5. Hell no.
Oh no, I thought he said for Jeremy Grant. I was like, give me Kaminga and Poole.
Grant, like he's smoking crack. He said we should hold on tight to the 5th and let the Kings draft Keegan. Man, the King. That's basically saying if they bluffing, bro. If they ain't bluffing, like I said, Johnny Davis, Durham, and Mark Williams. Where I'm at with it, support the channel Venmo.
I don't think they draft because they need a small forward.
But no, they proven in recent history that they will take another guard.
I think they just brought a new ownership though, so I don't know.
No, they will. Man, no shit change. And Jaden Ivey said he didn't want to be here. And then last year, they didn't work out or do medicals on Davion Mitchell, and they still drafted him. They had no connection with him last year, and they still drafted him without doing any homework on him. Personally, that lets you know everything you need to know. Apple Scrapper salute. Like I said before, they better just get it right. I agree hearing about Paulo. I would love it. Yeah, I want if I'm moving up for one player in this draft, bro, as the day's going on, it's Paulo Brancho, bro. K like him. Man. You want K to get happy? You said what?
Paulo going 4.
He said he going 4. You sound, man, you crazy
as fuck, man. When I come back, I want to hear, hey, you was right.
He not going 4.
If
he go 4, chat not sliding, bro. He white, he too valuable, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas that, man. Neither one of them, if anybody slide, it'd be Jabari Smith. I could see it. But ain't if Paulo slide to 4, get as many assets as you can. You move to 4, you get Paulo Brancho, and you don't think twice about it.
I mean, Sacramento wouldn't need him.
Like I said before, you get every asset that you got.
You can move up. I'm saying you can move up easily because Sacramento wouldn't need him.
Man, Sacramento ain't looking like that, bro. Sacramento, he can play with Sabonis. Sacramento just gonna take the best talent available. That's what tip they on. So they gonna just take him just to spite because you want him. That's the problem. If he slide to 4, you definitely make the trade up. If Shaq slide to,
they might just be fascinated with Keegan Murray. Who knows?
Let me say this, bro. They not gonna do that because somebody gonna want to move up for one of them. Only person that slide to 4 that I'm not trading up for is Jabari Smith. That's it.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep dogging him because they say he has some. They say he a hard worker, bro. So I'm not gonna dog
what that mean? We know niggas that work hard who can't even do their job. But nonetheless, bro. Hey
man, shout out to Jabari.
If Paulo dropped the 4, I would trade whatever I can, not Cade Cunningham, to obtain that pick. Shout out to Greg though. I would trade whatever it need to be traded to get that 4th pick. I wouldn't even think twice about it, bro.
Who knows? Maybe it was a rumor that maybe Houston won't check.
Remember he was sweating. Remember he sweat a lot too. But LeBron was supposed to help him with that sweating shit though. So that's probably one of the reasons. But bro, that dude measured in 6'10" and a half without shoes. He only 19 years old, bro.
Because if anything, Chip made more sense in Houston than Paulo do. When you really think about it.
Yeah, I agree. But I think Durham and Mark Williams make more sense for them than both of them, honestly. You just talking about from a sense standpoint. But they did get away Christian Wood, though. K, Lou, Bay, Brancho, Pamba. Actually, who is Lou? LU. I don't know who that is. Oh, no, that nigga can't shoot for shit. I seen him improve shooting, though.
Got good defense, though. You don't get some defense. I don't know about starting them, but you get some good defense.
Yeah. Duncan Robinson possibility more. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. So, I mean, if you did go Duncan Robinson, that'll eat some of that cap up, depending on what you can measure up. But
we already got one Wolverine. We don't need 2 of them over here.
Who the other one? Oh, Livers. Oh, him and Livers would be daily out there on the second unit.
We don't need 2 Wolverines.
I ain't mad. I wouldn't be mad at that. But the thing about it is, you would go Rivers, Robinson. If you kept Kelly Olynyk, the only issue with that is with that second unit, Yeah, this is the first time I'm gonna say this in history. You would need Killian Hayes on the floor. you would need
Oh
you would
man,
need Killian Hayes on the floor.
that's the first and last time that's ever
Yeah,
gonna be said.
you would
You
need
need Killian
Killian Hayes
Hayes.
on the floor defensively, and you probably would need somebody.
Wow.
You probably would need another guy, somebody else that could defend. That second unit got to need a little bit more defense, but
Oh my
it would
God. This
be
man
Killian
said
Hayes
you
on the
need
floor, bro.
Killian
Yeah,
Hayes.
you would need him on the floor to defend. He said if we get Ivy at 5 and later trade, bro. Let me tell you this, dog.
Bro, Ivy's not gonna be a 5.
He's not gonna be there, and Collins could be going to Utah. So I wouldn't mind Collins though. I like Collins. He's solid. Paolo is nice, but we need Ivy as well. Both impact. Yeah, for sure. You ain't gonna
I
get
like
both.
Collins.
Yeah. He said Ivy, K, Bay, Collins, and Mo Bamba. Who is Collins?
You talking about John Collins?
Oh, okay, my bad. I wouldn't be mad at it, but I'm telling y'all, if you gonna move up to 4, bro, they move up to 4 without giving Jeremy Grant up. You know who in that deal, don't you? Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey would be in the
I
deal.
ain't getting on that damn Steve Bay.
That's what it would take. That I don't want no damn unless they rate Isaiah Stewart like that. So Sacramento, if Sacramento should quit being a team and move to Vegas. Well, no, they're giving Vegas a team. So
you know Killian Bad, we don't even mention him in the trade.
yeah. But yeah,
They
they giving Seattle and Vegas a team. They say it's a rumor. Rob Beer say Memphis probably gonna move to the East after 2024. Yeah, yep. So
I guess when they
might
used to
move
be.
in.
Am I sure when they used to be in the East? Am I sure? I feel like they used to be in the East.
Who? Memphis?
Yeah, I used to be in the East. It was at New Orleans. They used to be in the East.
That would have to be New Orleans. I don't know. It might have been New Orleans, bro. Yeah, because Memphis was in Vancouver, so that's still west. Xavier Shoes, that's still west. So yeah, K and Ivy got a nice ring though to it though. It do.
Need a nickname.
He said, I think if we should trade the 5th pick along with Lennox Saberlee to Oklahoma City for the 12th. I don't even know them niggas' name, but I don't even know them dudes you're talking about. So I can't
that's the
comment
dude.
on that.
Poke, I think this is a real good passer. He's a real good. He's like just a real good.
That's a lot to drop down for dudes. I don't know them, bro. If I'm dropping the 5th, Shea Gilgeous better be in the deal.
I think Poku's that real good. He's like a tall European passer shooter.
Okay, I ain't never seen him play, so I can't speak on it. I'm not dropping a 12 without getting Shea Gilgeous Alexander. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, you talking about Poku.
He said if we're not getting either 2nd pick or Dort in the 12th, it's a no. Yeah, I don't want Dort neither. He a free agent. I'm good on that. Don't want him. I'm good. If Shea Gilgeous, your 2nd pick ain't involved, support channel cash up $ CJ Good 313. I'm good. Antonio Calhoun being bigger than everyone in college like K was and how slow players react defensively in college. He can't be a point guard in the NBA. We need to trade for Shea Gilgeous after we trade Grant. Who's talking about can't be a point guard in the NBA? Who are you talking about? Talking about K?
If Steve Smith can be a point guard, K can be a point guard.
Oh, don't go on the Persian Doughboy legend. But no matters. Luka Doncic ain't the fastest dude alive neither.
Really ain't.
So yeah, I ain't really mad about it, bro. Free agents will come to Detroit. Free agents will come to Detroit if we have a real team. Man, bro, if there's only 2 people on the damn planet with money, it don't even matter. Somebody gonna come and they might cry and get their way out of Detroit, but they gotta come. Whoever throwing that cash around, they coming. I'm telling you. So it don't even really matter. You know, somebody gotta come. You know, there ain't too many other options. You know, you do got sign and trade though, but somebody got to come. Come on, Eric. Can't everybody just take team friendly deals and everybody you're gonna get a couple guys out of this free agency that's gonna be impact. Ivy Collins in the pick and roll with Cade, Bay, Mamba. Yeah. I mean, is it a big drop off?
Gonna play our balls first year. Y'all heard it here first.
Nah, they gonna share. Yeah, they gonna share. Yeah, I can see that. Bro.
Oh no, he's going to see the ball. I'm not saying he's gonna be off ball 99% of the game, but he's gonna be off ball players first year.
I just think he's gonna break shit. I think he gotta learn to be a better passer before you give him the rock.
Yeah.
But if the way he break down defense, if he can learn to pass, bro, he's an
athletic monster for sure.
He said last year was the best draft in a long time.
Yeah.
What else? Zion and Ja. RJ Barrett making that draft look a lot better right now. Bo, we good. EJ from Ohio State, you talking about? He said his draft is a lot deeper than people realize. The smart GM is going to knock it out the park. I can see that. Ideal
Yeah,
for the offseason Pistons. I gotta look at the draft. Mo Bamba. Or if they go Keegan Murray to make that work, to make me be happy, they're gonna have to be Mo and Zach LaVine. It's the only thing gonna make
ideal
me
all
happy.
season for me, man. Just defense.
Yeah, Zach LaVine don't play no defense. Kings taking Murray, bro. Are y'all just being optimistic, bro? Y'all praying they not. Unless this was
I mean,
smoke
you can trade
screen.
down to get him. I mean,
Yeah,
really,
it's a hell of a smoke screen, bro. Bro, you think they stand there and pick with the opportunity to leverage? They got more leverage than the top 3 teams, bro. Only an idiot organization to mess this up. Only an idiot organization would take Keegan Murray at 4. They a dumb organization, but they not that dumb. They gonna come up with something for the 4th pick. Mark my words. And only team you really worried about moving back behind is Indiana. So they probably gonna take Murray. Would you trade down 5 for Washington to take Johnny Davis, Matthew, or whoever? Man, I don't even know who Daniel Gafford was, but if it was the next year first round pick, if Jaden Ivey was gone, absolutely I would do that. Absolutely I would do that because after 5, all that shit all the same, bro. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad if Ivy wasn't there and they traded 5 to San Antonio for 320 and 5. I mean 920 and 5. I wouldn't be mad.
oh yeah, I go get there's a couple players I like down there.
No, Nikola Jovic, Walker Kessler, or what's my man's name? Marjan Beauchamp.
Go get Jaden Harder down there too. You want to get another score?
I like Beauchamp though. I ain't seen her a lot of Hardy, but I like Beauchamp though. He a problem.
I don't know where Sohan gonna fall.
Oh, he in the top 10, bro. He probably gonna go 12 at the latest. He a real good player, bro. I think he might have the opportunity to be the best player in this draft, bro, if he offensively developed. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of good defensive players, bro, down there. If you really look at this draft, there's a lot of good defensive players down there, dude. Dyson Daniels, Benedict Mathurin. I don't know much about AJ Griffin, Jeremy Sokin, Durham, Davis, Mark Williams. It's a stretch of hella defensive players, man, down there, dude. It ain't no drop. If Jaden Ivey didn't show up and show out, bro, it wouldn't be no reason to stay at 4 or 5 in draft. You might as well move now. You can get the same caliber player. You don't think Paolo is like another young Blake? Man, bro, are y'all comparing Paolo to Blake Griffin? Y'all ain't watching him play, bro. Paolo way more shiftier than Blake Griffin, bro. Paolo way better than Blake Griffin. He ain't even no dunker in my beat Taylor boys. Paolo Barancho got skills, bro, and he actually got a real post game. I'll just be comparing niggas to niggas, man. That'd be crazy to me, dude. We getting Ivy, we'll see. Blake was good in his prime, but he wasn't as skillful as or as shifty as Paolo Barancho.
Yeah, Blake had to put in a lot of work. He was dunk.
Paulo Barancho can pose, catch and shoot. You know, right now he can facilitate.
Man, I remember, Blake, you just showed the side of the backboard. I was like, man.
Yeah, you know. Bro, I heard the Knicks want to give up 3 first-round picks for the Kings. But the thing about them 3 first-round picks, what would they be? What would they be? Where is they gonna be lottery picks?
I mean, it could be future picks. I don't know.
Yeah, they're gonna be future picks, but where they gonna fall?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
That's the question. That's like you know.
I mean, if you're giving up your whole team and some picks, and they're gonna be terrible.
Yeah. So I don't know. Go ahead, let the Knicks do that. Ivy ain't gonna, that'd be good for them, but they don't know what they doing nowhere in New York. All Tom Thibodeau do is run niggas in the ground. Ivy can make and get his own bucket, fast slasher. Pistons need that cake. Can't do it all. Cheesehead salute. The best slasher on the Pistons roster is Jaime Grant and Bagley. Safe to say Ivy would be upgraded by year 2. Shit, by year 2, by the first 2 steps he's taking the building, he gonna be a major upgrade. What you mean? Jaime Diallo, bro, they gave him a contract and didn't even want to play him.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, at best, Jeremy Grant ain't the guy. Ain't that guy? I mean, at the end of the day, if people think he that guy, he that guy.
Yeah, y'all gotta build. Don't be talking. Gotta build him up, man.
He better than Dort for
You
sure.
trying to sell that hoopty, man? You gotta make it sound like a Camaro, bro.
Yeah, man. People see talking about he a defensive guy, but yeah, he is still. Sports Channel Cash App $CJ Good 313. He say Kings don't want Grant. He expiring deal. You think he gonna sign back with the King? Man, well, the thing about this is he said he just want to be the guy. He came to Detroit. He signed a 3-year deal in Detroit. He told you off rip. He don't care about winning. He said that. He said he just want to go somewhere where he can be a scoring option. And in Sacramento, he gonna be the number two scoring option because Sabonis like to pass. So he don't care about winning, bro.
At the end of the day, like I said, teams got to use 9% of their salary cap anyway. So you're going to have to sign somebody to a contract regardless. It doesn't really matter.
What will it do? Because you can just sign a whole bunch of 1-year deals.
Exactly. He's going to be a 1-year deal. So
yeah, y'all can do whatever you want to do. But bro, he definitely saying in Sacramento, bro. If he came to Detroit, man, he'd be closer to Portland. He in the crib. All he gonna do is jack up shots. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all need that. Ain't y'all tired of seeing Harrison Barnes?
I mean, he don't really fit with that team, but I don't know why they would really want him. But
who?
Jeremy Grant.
He fit perfectly.
He's gonna try to put him at the 3.
Of course, yeah, gonna be at the 3. They don't have no wing player. Yeah. Harrison Barnes. I wouldn't want him at the 3. Why not? That's where his natural position at.
I mean, they're gonna lose regardless. But hey, I mean, if you want to lose,
but yeah, he really ain't no 4. He a 3. What you mean?
He a 4 to me, but hey,
I mean, he's naturally a 3, bro.
He's a 4 that tries to play like a 3.
No, he's a 3, bro. He's naturally a 3. Like Tobias Harris is naturally a 3, bro. He's a 3.
He a 4. He a 3. He need to.
Like what makes him a 4, bro?
What makes him a 4?
Yeah, what's making him a power forward, bro?
Damn, that's hard to say. What makes somebody a 4 and makes somebody a 3?
Oh, ain't. Because he like to handle the ball.
Well, what makes Draymond a 4 and not a 3?
I mean, I really don't consider him neither. I mean,
because you could say he bring the ball up the court. It's kind of
but
tough.
I mean, I guess defense make him his ability guard 3s and 4s, but Jeremy Grant play like a 3. He plays like a wing player.
I mean, they tried to play him at 3 but it didn't work.
But even without that, he is a 3 because he a 3. Before he got here, he was a 3-and-D type of guy.
I mean, he played the 3 in Philly. It didn't work. And they moved to the 4. So
a lot didn't work in Philly, bro. Ben Simmons and Markelle Fultz didn't work in Philly. Jimmy Butler didn't work in Philly. James Harden ain't working in Philly. In Denver, that's what he did. He was a catch and shoot.
He's a 4 in Philly. Denver. He was a 4.
He's really a 3, bro. That's no different. Like Aaron Gordon is really a 3 playing a 4.
So what's Tobias Harris?
He's a 3 playing a 4. When you look at a 4, I think of Anthony Davis. Yeah. Naturally, that's what you think of. Maybe Christian Wood.
That's what I'm saying. It's only like 4, maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, facts. Like I told you, the 4 is the new 3. That's all it is. Just a new addition.
I think he's a 4 because he's not as. I think he tries to play like a 3. He tries, but it doesn't really work for him. If I can.
Why it don't work? He scored 20 points a game, and it worked when he was a reserve.
Yeah, he did. But there was a lot of tough ass shots he was really taking, and they really wasn't good shots. And he take you off the dribble.
I mean, you let him do it, but when he was a catch and shoot,
I mean, B can take you out the dribble. I mean, B can take you out the dribble.
That's Embiid though. That's Embiid though, bro. You got like it's like Embiid's walking around this hole.
You know what? Yeah, he is a 3. Come get him, Sacramento. Come get him. Build him up.
He is a 3. What you mean? He can play next to Sabonis too.
Make him. He can be a 2 guard. Matter of fact, put him in point guard, Sacramento. Come get that
guy. You want your team assist gonna be 1. He said, "I promise you, the Kings aren't that dumb. They weren't that dumb. They took 3 straight fucking guards back to back. They did not do any medical history. They did not do any personal workouts or research on Davion Mitchell, and they took him on draft day. What else do I got to say, bro? Well, what else do you want me to say? Come on. Not only did they draft Fox, Halliburton, and Davion Mitchell, guess what? They also had Buddy Hield on the team. So what you talking about? Harrison Barnes is y'all 3 right now. The same Harrison Barnes, if he could do half of what Andrew Wiggins did, if he could do half what Andrew Wiggins did in this finals, they would have additional finals, and Kevin Durant never would have came over there. So think about that for a minute. They got the scum of the earth playing small forward. It don't get too much worse than Harrison Barnes.
There you got a man the scum of the earth. He just played
The scum of the
basketball,
earth.
man.
All he had to do was hit 35% of his shots in that final. Man, he's a bum, bro. I don't even know how he's still in the league, bro. They was hyping him up. Don't know real hoopers come from Iowa, nigga, at all.
Y'all want Keegan Murray though.
He said things. I wouldn't want SGA whatever for the 5th pick. I mean, yeah, if Ivy gone, I think about it, but I really ain't tripping. K was ranked the number 1 point guard in high school, number 1 point guard in college. Only Detroit's playing dumb enough to say he's not a point guard. I mean, whatever you want to make him. It's positionless, but to me, I just think he's something. I think he just, he's just a good basketball player. He can do everything. He can run the show. He can play off the ball. He can move without the ball. That was the Pistons that made everybody think he wasn't no true point guard, and Killian was the lead guard.
Killian was, I'm about to say.
That's why people think that shit.
Man, people fought that nail in 2 for a minute.
They fought him. They fought that when we got the number 1 pick.
Man, I mean, we was on here like that. It's not gonna work. Like,
and then what happened? What happened?
Man, you know what I'm talking about.
What happened? We ain't seen Jay since, nigga. Since Killian ain't did shit, since Killian went to the bench, Jay has not been seen on this channel.
Only played 15 seasons.
I let him have a whole fucking 15 minutes to rant, bro. He went hard in the paint for Killian. We ain't seen Jay since, bro. Hopefully everything is well. Grant, he just don't fit with Detroit. He fit with Detroit, just the coach don't make him fit. He don't have no structure. You see it, the Knicks coming. Yeah, they can have a pick. It's the Knicks. Anybody young that goes to the Knicks, they wither. They wither away, bro. Y'all are happy about the Knicks, bro. Y'all done destroyed more young careers than anybody else in the league. From Kevin Knox to Cam Reddish to Obi Toppins.
They destroyed more careers than the Lions.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit, if you talking about percentage-wise, yeah. They're going to the Knicks is death. It's like eating McDonald's.
I know the Lions for about 60 years worth of careers.
Shit, man, you crazy as hell, man. They've been destroying careers since Phil Jackson, after Phil Jackson.
Nah, it was straight in the 90s. I give them the 90s.
Yeah, that's it.
They won time 2000. I give them that.
Man, Melo, man, I don't want to get on Melo because people get mad at my Melo opinion. Kai, Lonnie, Bay, Murray, Shokin and Lynn, Mel Bamba. I think I look at Lonnie Walker more of a bench player.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Guy. He said Sadiq Bey could be a shooting guard. Sadiq Bey can't even guard the Sadiq Bey can't even guard the threes of the day, bro. Them tight ass shorts he be having on. He can't even guard the small forwards. I think you can keep Grant and have him come off the bench and not pee. Man, y'all be having some pipe. $20 million ain't sitting on the bench. You better be named Manu Ginobili. Who?
John Wall.
Man, he ain't even on the bench.
About 40 million.
That nigga at home. I think the Wizards gonna give up Bill for the 4th pick. He got to opt in his player option, so it don't even matter. They trade him there. I'm not opting in, so he control his own destiny. Graham would be cool if he did more off the ball stuff like that. Yeah, bro, that's good coaching, bro. That's what he did in Denver. I think he can go back to Denver. He said, "I'll be able to do what the hell I want to do in Detroit." I see the Kings messing up, completely surprising everyone. How would you react to Kings trading 4 pick homes for Ben? Man, Ben Simmons came out back injury. That's not happening, bro. Come out with back surgery. Would want Kuzma and Hamachi more from the Wizards. Bill is to injury. Bill is a player option, bro. So it don't even matter. You really want Hamachi or more? He just came off an injury, like literally. Detroit giving Kevin Durant. Man, Durant said, "Who cares about Detroit?" People forgot that he said that. He said, "Hey," he said, "You say that about Kevon Looney, number free agent target for the Pistons. So we'd be, man, bro. Man, what you gonna do with Isaiah Stewart and Bagley and Olynyk? Then I'm good. Keep his ass in Sacramento. In Golden State. Keep him in Golden State. He ain't no better than them.
All them dudes can go.
Anybody, if you put me next to Michael Jackson, nigga, I could look good just banging a drum, my nigga. Like, bro, like I'm good. If they want to give up Moses Moody, fine.
Hey, I didn't know before his injury that dude played completely different. I didn't even know that.
Who, Kevin Looney?
Yeah, bro, dude was like saucy.
To my
Like,
high school?
Yeah, like he didn't play like how he plays now.
I seen it, but yeah, I'm good.
No, yeah, but I'm just saying that just surprised me.
Kendrick Parker's neither. When he's in high school,
It just lets you know, like, how they like people like, oh, he trash. Like this dude would destroy your ass. It should be crazy.
But yeah, man, let me get out here. Appreciate you, man. Enjoy your Friday night, man. In Memphis, man. Stay safe. Y'all can listen to this replay on Spotify, Anchor. It's in the link tree.
Yeah, but I say you got Spotify now. I got to check that out too.
Yeah, my link is in the link tree, and it's also in the community tab. This episode will be up at 9 in the morning tomorrow at 8. I don't know. I pick one piece.